welcome back to Perspectives, your favorite generational podcast. I'm Katrina.
And I'm Rachel, and boy do we have a lot to talk about today. I'd like to start talking about the fact that if you listen to that intro again, you can hear Katrina, you can hear, did I say that weird? I feel like I said that weird.
You said you can hear Katrina.
I thought I put an N at the end of here for some reason. Anyway, you can hear Katrina put a lot of emphasis on perspective, because before we started recording, she said perspective or something. She added like an S at the beginning.
I don't need this kind of criticism.
Fine. How do you spell believe?
What?
How do you spell believe? That's one of the words I can never spell correctly. Oh, I got it. Ha, go me. So what's up with you?
To do it. Anyways, what's up with me? Yeah, it has been a while since we recorded. I
feel like I haven't talked to you in forever.
Yeah, because you were busy doing college visits, not
Finding
caring about me,
college.
whatever.
Oh, whatever.
I'm not salty.
You seem a little salty.
Really? What gave that away?
You said you're not salty in a sarcastic tone.
Wow.
Wow.
How were college visits? Tell
College visits were great. I'm obviously not going to say what colleges I visited, because I did end up falling in love with one of them. But if you follow me on the Twitter, you'll probably figure it out, if you don't already know.
Anyways, Twitters are linked in the description.
Actually, Twitters aren't linked, it just has our
handles.
Handles, yeah, because I'm not putting links when you can just type it into your search bar. I'm sorry. You're a big kid.
Unless they're not a big kid. That's assuming
in which case they're too young.
Rachel.
In which case they're too young to have a Twitter.
What if Harper's listening and she gets offended?
Harper's a year old. Oh my gosh, she started walking.
I know, you told me, you were like, she started walking.
When did I tell you this? I just found out, like, today.
No, you found out a while ago.
No. She would take, like, little steps by herself, but she is, like, fully independent cruising now.
Well, that's progress.
It is! She's getting so big. So? What have you been up to this past week? I've been gone.
I've been just living the dream.
Working?
Yeah.
Oh, fun.
Not very much, though. They keep scheduling me when I can't work, but, you know. What can you do? It's a new job, so hopefully they'll figure that out this week, because I need to call them to get my schedule, like, after we record.
Ooh, fun!
Yeah.
Yeah, see, I've been torturing myself lately, because
Why?
I have to go to college next year, and there's, taking my dog with is like $80 a month, and my friend's gonna take care of her, and so I'm paying for most of her bills and stuff. But I have to save all my money, basically.
Yeah.
And so, normally I don't work Sundays. I give myself Sundays as, like, a day to just get ready for the week ahead. But then my friend/coworker texted me and was like, please, can you take my shift today? You're the only one that doesn't work, and it was supposed to be a family day, and yada, yada, yada. I requested it off, and they didn't honor it for some reason. And I was like, can you text everyone else and see first? And if they all say no, then I'll come in. Because I figured someone would be like, yeah, I can stay a few extra, like, an hour later or whatever. Yeah, no, everyone said no, so I had to go for a 5-hour shift on my day off. I'm not happy about it, but money.
Money. Yay.
Money, money, money. Money. So that's fun. What's your favorite thing this week?
My favorite thing this week is making cookie dough, because I have made it, like, twice since we recorded last. And, like, it doesn't take that much time if you get the hang of it and everything and you have the recipe. And my brother wanted me to make it for his birthday party, which was yesterday. And so I made it for him because I'm a good sister. But yeah, I like making cookie dough, and I'm probably gonna die of salmonella, but you know.
It's salmonella.
Whatever. I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
I have been wanting cookie dough for I've been craving it the past 3 weeks, and I just haven't put in the effort to make it. Now would actually be a good time to make it, because my mom and stepdad are about to start a new, health challenge on July 1st, aka...
Today,
as of uploading, tomorrow as of recording, and so they wouldn't eat it.
So you could just, eat it in front of them, torture them.
I could just pig out.
Basically, yeah.
And I'm deciding how nice of a human being I want to be, because I, really want cookie dough.
Cookie dough is really good. Hey, Rachel.
Yes, Katrina.
What's your favorite thing this week?
How kind of you to ask. My favorite thing this week is taking Pokemon Go walks with my dog. My sister texted me the other day and was like, do you play Pokemon Go? And I was like, I mean, I have the app, but I don't really play. And she goes, I need you to send me a gift. I'm out of Pokeballs. And I was like, fine. So I sent her a gift. She goes, cool, keep doing this every day. And I was like, now I gotta start playing Pokemon Go again. So luckily, there are a ton of Pokestops by my house. So, taking my dog on a walk, I hit probably 5 or 6. So, I always have a gift to send her. But if you would have asked me last year if I would have loved taking walks with my dog, I would have told you heck to the no. Because as much as I love at Sky_the_pirate, Sky is SKYE on Instagram, she was just too energetic as a puppy, so I couldn't take her on walks without losing my sanity and almost breaking my arm. But she's calmed down, and she's getting better at, walking next to me on a loose leash. And now if there's a person on a bike or something, she sits and stays until they pass, and then she gets a treat for being good and waiting. So she likes that.
That's good.
Yeah.
She's learning.
She is. What's your favorite song this week?
My favorite song this week is Like Whoa by Allie and AJ.
Have I heard this song?
I don't know. You should pull it up on Spotify right now and listen to it.
That's a lot of work.
You brought this upon yourself. Don't blame me.
Wow. Anyway, tell me why it's your favorite song this week.
Because I haven't really been listening to a lot of music this week since I've been working, and so I just hit shuffle a couple times, and I was like, hey, I haven't done this song yet. But it's a good song. It's a bop.
You know how many songs are called Like Whoa?
Probably. I looked up the lyrics to this one, and it wasn't the one that is by Allie and AJ, and that one is definitely not, PG.
Literally, I'm just scrolling through Like Whoa. Some have exclamation points, some don't. There are 30 or 40 songs.
I mean, if you just type in Allie and AJ, then it'll pop up, but, you know.
Allie. Oh, Aki. I put a K instead of an L. I'm good at words. Just kidding, that was not true.
Is anybody good at words, though?
No.
I mean, you're better at words than I am.
I'm good at written words insofar as helping other people correct their words.
Yes. You're good at words when you're correcting people, basically.
Yeah.
Did you find the song? Or should I ask
yeah,
you what your favorite song is?
I think I've heard it. I think I've heard it.
Yeah, it's a good song.
It's pretty dope.
Rachel.
Katrina.
What's your favorite song this week?
My favorite song this week is Bad Decisions by Bastille. See, luckily I'm kind of set for the next few weeks, because Bastille just came out with a new album and I'm obsessed with it. So I don't have to worry about picking a new song every week. Ha ha. So anyway, that's songs and things.
Yeah.
And stuff.
Wait, we don't have favorite stuff. We only have favorite things and favorite songs.
Well, no, but it was a joke on favorite things and, like, you know, like, and stuff, like, etc.
Etc.
Etc. We should probably get moving, because we have so many listener questions, and I have a riddle for you today.
Oh, yay, a riddle. I'm not sure if I should be excited or scared, but, I guess it'll be a mixture of both until I hear it and see if I've heard it before.
Yeah.
What you listening to?
Bad Decisions by Bastille. So anyway, what's trending on YouTube?
There is one thing that I found trending on YouTube that we could actually talk about because of
gasp
other things that we are not talking about. This video is by the Try Guys. It is the Try Guys Try CrossFit, and by Try Guys they basically mean Keith, because for his because they have a book. They have a
The
book
Hidden
that came
Art
out.
of Hecking Up.
Hecking Up. Yeah, I wasn't sure where you were going with that.
Yeah, I was gonna curse right on our family-friendly podcast.
No, I wasn't sure if you were saying effing or if you were saying hecking.
No, I was gonna say hecking.
Okay. But each of the Try Guys tried something new. Wow, they tried something. It's like they're called the Try Guys or something. Wow.
Wow.
They all chose something to try to get better at, and then they kind of talked about their journey through the book. And so, for example, Ned tackled his fashion fears. And Keith, he really likes eating, but he doesn't really like the whole, like, wellness, like, bettering yourself, fitness, and
Who
eating
does?
healthier. Honestly, I don't know. But in this video, he's trying to find a way that he can have fun while doing it so that he doesn't have to stress about it as much, I guess.
Yeah. Fair.
But I thought it was really cool, the whole book thing. I don't know if we've talked about the book thing specifically on here, but I thought it was cool that they all decided to do something that they wanted to get better at in their lives and basically use it for content, which is something similar to what Gabby Hanna is doing on her channel with cleaning her apartment.
Yeah.
So,
2 birds, 1 vacuum.
pretty sure that's not how it goes, but I appreciate the effort.
You know what would be cool? If we got one of the Try Guys to guest on this podcast.
I mean, they do have their own podcast called The Tripods, so, like...
That's true. And you know what? Ask for what you want. We could try the, like, DMing however many celebrities, but really just ones that we want to guest on the podcast.
I mean, I'd say we could do all of them, but then that would be a heck ton of editing for you, and so...
Yeah... I love myself a little, at least. That sounds awful. I would literally... Honestly, what I would probably do is pay Ethan Edgehill of Bacon and Eggs to do it, because I wouldn't want to.
Or we could have whoever edits their side of the podcast to edit theirs together, and then you would just have to edit ours with
that would make sense.
their combined something. Yeah.
Yeah, that would make more sense. Or maybe they just use one mic. I don't know. I don't know how they do things.
They have 4
All
separate
those
mics,
in
so-
favor of us trying to get at least one of the Try Guys on the podcast, DM or tweet at us with the letter I. That's all you need to do. You just need to, like, at perspective_Z, and then just the letter I.
Or you could maybe just also tag the Try Guys, or the Try Guy you want us to get on the podcast.
Yes.
See, by telling you guys to do it, then I don't have to do it and be socially anxious. So, you know. I mean, I'm gonna do that anyways if we actually have them on here, but, you know. We're thriving.
We're thriving! So have you been following the 100 Baby Challenge from Sims with BuzzFeed?
The one that Kelsey Impeccable does?
Yeah.
I've watched a couple of the videos, but I haven't, watched all of them. I've thought about doing it, but also...
It's so good. I know, that just came to my mind while we were talking about YouTube trending, because it's, 18 on gaming trending.
Mm-hmm.
Which is obviously something we don't regularly check, because we're not, a gaming podcast. Can we be a gaming podcast? I just got a new Xbox, or at least my stepdad did, and a giant TV. Wait.
The only games I play on a regular basis are The Sims 4, and that's it.
Well, you're in luck because The Sims 4 you can get for Xbox.
Yeah. I mean, you can't play Sims 4 multiplayer on anything, but you know.
It's fine. Wait, now I really want Sims 4.
Do it! Do it! I mean,
It's
I don't know if it's still on sale. You should have gotten it while it was on sale.
Well, it was on sale. I probably didn't have an Xbox.
Oh, I don't know if it was for sale on the Xbox, but it was for sale, they had it for free on the PC for a bit, and then they boosted it up to $5.
They had it for free?
Yeah, they had it for free,
this?
December, I think. That's when one of my cousins got it. And then they had it for $5 because they were, they had a sale for all of their packs, before the new pack Island Living came out. Which I want to get, but I'm also saving up for stuff, so.
It's the worst, isn't it? Having to be responsible with money.
It's disgusting!
Okay, here's the thing. If I get, Sims 4, I would want to do the 100 Baby Challenge. Maybe I'd stream it on Twitch.
Ooh, I've thought about streaming on Twitch, but also, doing this and, streaming and figuring out how to stream with my laptop and not dual monitor setup.
Well, yeah, but that would be the joy of having an Xbox. I don't know.
See, I have
you
an
could
Xbox,
hook it up.
but I already have the Sims 4
Yeah.
on the PC, and I'm not paying for it on the Xbox if I already have it on the PC.
That's understandable. I may get it for my birthday. I may ask for Sims 4 for my birthday. Because I have no idea what I want. I have literally, my stepdad was like, so, I still have that money set aside for your birthday present, and you still have not told me a single thing you want. And I was like, just keep saving, I'll think of something.
Yeah.
The more you save, the better.
Basically. I've tried doing the 100 Baby Challenge before, though. It's kind of hard. I mean, it's harder for me because I know that, because they have the same default Sims in every Sims world. And so, when you know the personalities of them and you don't want to get involved with certain Sims, then you're just but that's just me being picky.
But we could make Sims for each other.
The first thing I did when I got The Sims 4 was make Sims of me and you. By the way.
I said for each other, for each other's 100 Baby Challenge.
I mean, fair. Could
but
put
I
them
do
on
remember
a gallery.
That. Yeah.
I don't know if the gallery transfers to Xbox, but
We'll figure it out!
We'll figure it out, and possible
All those
Twitch
in
streams.
favor of me streaming the Sims 4 100 Baby Challenge on Twitch, tweet at me. I
want to too, though.
Okay, tweet whichever one of our handles you want us to do it. So if you want both of us, you can tweet the pod. Wait, no, because we're already tweeting the pod for the tripod to guess. So tweet both of our names. If you just want one of us, just tweet that person's name.
We're making our listeners work.
Yeah, you've got to work for this content. Speaking of this content, what's trending on Twitter? I could have said speaking of Twitter, because that would have been a better transition. But since when have we been good at transitions on this channel? This podcast.
The first thing that's trending on Twitter is I saw that someone made a blobfish emoji as a joke, but people actually want it to be a thing, and they're trying to petition for it to actually be a thing. And I saw this as, like, people's, like, profile pictures on Twitter and stuff, and I didn't actually, like, I didn't actually know where it came from, and then I saw it was trending on Twitter, and I was like, dude, it's so
I love
cute.
it. I love it. It's so much cuter than an actual blobfish. No offense, blobfishes. Fish. So anyway, yeah, I'm here for it.
Cute. He's so cute.
He is. He's just, like, pouty. With a really big nose, which I appreciate.
Because
I have a large nose.
Me too.
What else is trending?
The second thing I saw trending was this video of a kitten trying to scare its owner. And, it was really cute, and I could relate to it because I was at a birthday party with, my uncle and
I didn't have a birthday. Wait, but I didn't have a birthday party. Don't you have to have friends to go to a birthday party?
It was a family-only birthday party.
Right, but... Oh, okay, family. That makes sense.
Yeah. But my cousin's puppy was there, and I got to play with him. I think it was a him.
Puppies!
But, he did this little thing where we would both lay down on the ground, my brother and I would lay on the ground, and then the puppy would, like, see that we were both laying down, then, like, stick his butt up in the air and wiggle it a little bit, and then, like, choose one of us to pounce on, and then, like, I have a video of it. Hang on, I'll send it to you.
Now, if you're laying down on the ground and the sky sees you, she just starts licking your face. Which seems cute until you're, like, covered with dog slobber, and then she finds your nose and, tries to lick in your nose. That's when you kind of gotta pull away and, like, push her back. Wow, I got a Snapchat from you!
Wow.
Wow. It's an avocado. Thanks. Oh, that is a cute dog.
I know.
Oh, little puppy. What else is trending while I watch this dog?
There's one more thing trending, and there's multiple things trending, but one that I thought we could talk about, and, it was this couple just brought a ping pong table on a moving train and just played it while the train was moving. So, I thought that was pretty entertaining, because train rides can be pretty boring. They can be
bored. They get bored, too.
Honestly, I would. But
I'm taking the train to Chicago for the Super Carlin Brothers meetup there. Fun fact.
Ooh.
The twain!
I'm driving to the meetup in Utah.
Ooh, fun.
So
you could take a train, but you're not cool enough. Ayo! Got him!
No, I'm trying to get driving hours since I haven't been able to drive a lot this summer.
Oh, right. See, most people 16 in your state probably already have their license.
I will end this call.
I'm just saying, I was right.
Were you, though?
Yeah, I kept yelling at you to get things done. And you were like, no, it's fine, I've got time. Do you kind of wish you had your license now and you had a little bit more independence?
Honestly, no. I don't have anywhere to go anyways, besides work. And I wouldn't want to go to work, so it's a good thing that my parents are forced to drive me.
That's a mood. Yeah, I don't know. None of my friends my internet friends care as much about getting their license, like you and Tori and a few others that we haven't mentioned on here. They don't really care about getting their licenses. And then there's me that was like, the second I was able to, I got my permit and then my license.
And it was earlier for you because of your state laws or something, right?
Yeah, it was. So I got a school license at 14 and a half, which meant that I could drive by myself to school.
That's fun. I wouldn't be able to drive by myself to school anyways because my dad works there and my brother is now going there this year.
Aww!
So
you wanna hear something weird?
What?
I'm a senior. Like, I'm not even just, like, a rising senior now. I mean, I am, but, my school updated our online grade portal. Mm-hmm. So it says I'm a senior.
So you're officially a senior?
Yeah.
Like, not officially, but, like, officially?
Yeah. I'm, like, a senior. Which is scary. I found someone to do my senior photos, which is to say, my mom found someone. And I said, sure, sounds great. Tell me when to be there.
Well, I need you to send me all of them.
You'll get them when you get my grad invite.
Oh, I'm getting a grad invite?
Duh!
That makes me happy.
I'd love if you could actually come, but I, like, understand if your family can't swing that.
I mean, at that point, I'll probably have my license, so I could just leave anyways. Yeah, that's all that's trending. Let's get to our listener questions, because we have a lot.
We have so many. Money?
So money.
So money.
I wish I had so money.
I also wish I had so money. So our first our first questioner, I mean, that's accurate, they're questioning things. Our first listener question is from @QTheSparkle, and she asks, what's the most common or normal food you have never eaten? I had an olive for the first time.
I've never had an olive.
Turns out I hate olives. I didn't try them because I was like, I don't think I'll like olives. I tried one and I was like, oh, I made the right decision all these years.
Yeah.
But, like, I guess I have eaten it now. I don't know. What are common or normal foods? I don't eat fish.
I mean, I've had fish before. But
yeah, I've had it. I just don't enjoy it.
I just Googled food to see, like, I don't want to go to food. I just want to see food.
Seafood! Oh, did you have that at your elementary school where kids would be, do you like seafood? And then if you answered yes, they'd open their mouth that had food in it and be like, seafood! And I was like,
no. That is not a thing that happened at my school.
Well, good for you.
Rachel's over here scarred.
I am! I mean, we've talked about me having to sit at the bad kid table for kicking a kid.
Yes, we have.
She deserved it, honestly. Violence is never the answer, but that was, like, kind of the answer.
I've never had mushroom. Oh, wait, yes, I have. I've had mushrooms in things, but You've never had Ritz?
Grits.
Oh, I was like, the crackers? Are you kidding me? I love Ritz crackers.
I've heard grits are good. The texture seems like it would be unappealing. I don't know. I've had most casseroles.
I mean, there are a lot of casseroles I probably haven't had because
well, yeah, but
there are, like, a lot of casseroles.
I'm trying to think. I literally can't think of anything that I, like, haven't had that most people eat.
I googled food to see
I searched normal foods, so I feel ya on that one. Hurry up. We're waiting on you. Hurry up.
I'm not really finding anything, so you are the one that could probably move on until I find something.
Okay, well, the next question is from @SuperZanQ, aka the birthday boy! Woo! Happy birthday, Katrina's little brother! Woo!
As I'm posting, it is his birthday. So, if he's listening the day that we posted it, like he usually does, then happy birthday. I've probably already told you this unless I'm asleep, which I'm probably am, unless I'm working.
Should we sing to him? Or should we just say the words?
I don't know if we should sing, because that usually is hard for you to edit, but you know.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday
to you.
Happy birthday Dear Super Zan Q,
Happy birthday to
you. Happy birthday, dude. Yeah, our birthdays are in the same month. Go you. Are you a Leo? Is he a Leo?
He's a Cancer.
Oh, well, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, I don't want to talk too political. I know words, I promise. But you know the thing around Twitter, that's been going around Twitter, that it's like, each presidential candidate and their star sign. And it's like, there are no Leos. And someone was like, oh no! We need a Leo president! And I was like, speaking as a Leo, no we do not. Because I'm not, like, super into star signs and astrological stuff.
Me either.
But I'm into them enough to know, Leos, we're kind of full of ourselves. And by kind of, I mean, like, pretty full of ourselves. Think Draco Malfoy.
Yeah. Anyways, what's Super Zanky's question?
What cow is very small, however larger than all others? A holy cow?
You were holding that one in, weren't you?
Yeah, I was.
I'm not gonna respond.
Why? Do you know?
No, because I don't know, and I'm boycotting.
You're boycotting? I love his questions! Your brother's so adorable.
You can't say he's adorable. He's a teenager. I mean, he's been a teenager for a year, but...
No, he's like, little brother adorable.
I mean, he's not your little brother, so...
He's basically my little brother.
Aw, that's so cute!
I feel like this is a riddle, but he gave us no way to know the answer, so I'm gonna assume it's not a riddle. I'm
gonna say it's a chocolate milk cow.
But then how is that larger than all the others?
Because chocolate milk is good.
No, I'm thinking holy cow, because it's a very small thing to say, but it's larger than all the others because it's holy. Like angelic? What's the next question?
Next question is from at Ms. Bartholomew, aka your mom.
Hi, Mom Bart!
Hi, Mom Bart! And she asks, what is the last book you read and really loved, and what is the last book you read by a person of color?
Last book I read and really loved was probably Matched by Ali Condi, I want to say. I've also read Variant recently, but I cannot tell you off the top of my head who wrote that. Also, last book I read by a person of color... See, that's a good question, because I just kind of pick up books.
Yeah.
And I barely remember, like, what the author... Like, I barely remember the title, let alone the author's name. So let's look up popular books by people of color and see if I've read any of them. While I'm looking that up. What about you?
I haven't read any, like, new books in a while. I just reread a lot of stuff.
Well, I think it said the last book, not the last new book.
Yeah, I know. But, I don't really know. I'm reading my 2 books for summer reading, and so, because I have to choose one with annotations. I'm pretty sure I've talked about this before, but I have 2 because they both sounded interesting.
Yep.
And, so, they're pretty good so far. I haven't gotten that far into them because I'm trying to decide which one to read. But, yeah. I'm pretty sure the author of We Should All Be Feminists, that I'm not even going to try and pronounce her name because I'm going to butcher it, but she's a person of color.
Oh yeah, I read that one a few days ago. Just because I have it, and it's like a small little book that's fun to flip through. It's so small,
I didn't know it was so small, and then I was like, because the 2 books that I have for summer reading, that one is very small, and, like, the text is really big.
Uh-huh. It's basically nothing. I love it.
Yeah. And then, the other one that I have, it's Quiet by Susan Cain. And, it's about introversion. It's really great.
Ooh.
But it's, like, hang on.
She's a thick girl.
I just unplugged my headphones 1 second. We're thriving. But, this book, it is reasonably thick. Let's see. It has a lot of notes in the back. So, it is 271 pages, and the text is, like, it's not small, but it's definitely smaller than the other book.
That's
so
like an
I
average.
have one book that has not very much text, and then one book that has a lot of text, and I don't know if my microphone picked up any of that, but you know.
I think it did, because I could hear you.
Okay.
Our next question, if you have nothing else to add for this one, I think.
Yeah, I have nothing else to add.
Is from Emily Hoffman. Hey, Emily, what's up? How's it hanging? And she asks, what's your favorite Harry Potter book and movie? Favorite book would be the 5th one. Favorite movie is the 6th. Wait, I take that back. Favorite movie is the 3rd. Duh.
I'd say favorite book is the 3rd, and then favorite movie is... Can I say both of the Deathly Hallows ones?
No, you have to pick one.
I have to pick one? See, I haven't seen the movies in a bit.
Do you like happy ending or not?
I'll go with part 1.
So you don't like happy endings. Okay.
I do like happy endings. It's just I feel like the conflict is interesting, and then the cliffhanger is at a reasonable point. So, if there is ever a reasonable point for...
No, there is not.
Okay. Should we move on then?
Yeah, we should.
Okay. The next question is from @jbart17j.
Hey, Jess Bart.
And she asks, will USWNT win the World Cup?
So that's U.S. Women's National Team, for those of you that are not soccer, or for our European listeners,
just
football.
At me next time.
Yeah, I could tell by the way you were saying it. Women's World Cup is going on right now. Super dope. I don't know if U.S. Women's National Team will win, but I think we've got a fair chance, at least. Like, I don't think we'll get...
I've heard we've gotten pretty far.
Yeah, we are. I will say this. I think we will beat France. I think we'll beat, like, Norway, Italy, Sweden, no problem. England and Germany is where I get a little iffy.
I'm just gonna let you take this one.
Okay.
Because I don't do
I mean, that's basically all I have to say on the matter. Also, go ahead and open up the BuzzFeed quiz now so we don't have to wait forever for it to load later. You're welcome.
Wow! So smart.
Alright, our next question is from @DragonLance447, and they ask, have you ever heard of the podcast Harry Potter and the Sacred Text? If you've listened to it, what do you think? If not, you should totally look into it. No, but it sounds like it's right up my alley.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it, and I haven't listened to it. Obviously, if I haven't heard of it, I haven't listened to it. But I have heard of Potterless, which is this guy going through all the Harry Potter books, like, without any prior knowledge. I think that's what it is, but I've had friends tell me that it's good. I haven't had time to check it out, because I have a lot of podcasts that I want to listen to. But I haven't heard of Harry Potter and the Sacred Text, but I'll try and check it out if I have free time. Who's she? In this economy? I don't think so. But
here's the thing. For someone that has a podcast, I'm really, really an awful person about listening to podcasts.
Me too.
I have to be on a long car ride or a plane when there's, like, nothing else to do. And then I will listen to the podcast happily. because I get bored listening to music. But it's like, I'm such a bad podcast listener. But I love making a podcast.
See, I can listen to it with other stuff going on, like, not if I'm actively in a conversation, obviously. Mm-hmm. But if I just have it playing in the background, then I can focus on it. Yeah. And the other thing that I'm doing, but my problem is remembering to do that, because I've had free time and I haven't necessarily listened to a ton.
I'm watching through The Office on Netflix right now, because
since it's leaving
off. Yeah.
I'm so mad.
So that's kind of taking up my time, but anyway. What's our next question?
Our next question is from @SincerelyUsPod, which is a new podcast by our friends Eni and Becca, and they talk about musicals on their podcast. I haven't gotten around to listening to the first episode, but I definitely will.
Sincerely Us podcast with new episodes every Wednesday, available on Anchor and Apple Music. They're working on getting it to more places, don't worry.
I mean, we took forever to get it on Apple Podcasts, so the fact that they have that already then.
Well, the thing is, ours was available through other things, though, because of the service we used.
Podbean.
Yeah, Podbean. But they're using Anchor, which, like, I guess automatically signs them up for all of those things.
Okay.
As soon as they're eligible. I don't know.
Okay.
Our thing was we just didn't have a graphic that fit its stupid dimensions.
But anyways, their question is...
I'm not bitter. I am.
Not bitter at all. Their question is, what's your favorite Broadway show?
I'm gonna go ahead and say, Waitress, because it was the first show that I saw with just my, female friends and I, and it was, like, a girls' night, and it was really cool. I felt very mature. I went to, like, the big theater in the city near me, and it was, like, this whole fancy thing. So I felt pretty special after that. So it was, like, a cool experience.
That's cool.
Yeah. What about you?
Alexander Hamilton. What? That's what I'm trying to choose between is,
that
Hamilton
and Dear Evan Hansen. Oh, Wicked.
I haven't fully listened to Dear Evan Hansen yet.
How?
I've listened to a couple songs, but I kept getting distracted because of homework and stuff. But I love Hamilton, and I just saw Wicked couple weeks ago, earlier this month. Well, last month, since this is July now. But it was really cool to see Wicked live, because my parents have told me about it, and it's one of their favorites, because they went to see it when it was at the theater in my state the first time, and then they came and showed us it this time. And I thought it was cool to see first how they reacted to it because of the differences and everything. But I'd heard like 3 songs from it, and it was cool to actually get the context for the songs. So
nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a good question. Now I'm thinking about music. Alright, our next question is from @NickRavenclaw, and he asks, is Toy Story 4 the best Toy Story film? I don't know. I haven't watched it yet. I'll watch it soon. Don't worry.
I've seen it, and I'm not going to comment since she hasn't seen it.
You know my rule.
She's gonna have to edit it, and I don't want to do that to her.
Uh-huh.
So, yeah, all I'm gonna say is go see it, and decide it for yourself. I'm pretty sure you have, if you're asking this question. But you could also go listen to the new episode of Bacon and Eggs featuring Seamus Gorman, where they talk about Toy Story 4. I haven't listened to it yet. I'm sure it's good. But yeah, go listen to them talk about it because they are probably better at talking about movies, especially Seamus for the Toy Story franchise. But I haven't watched the rest of the Toy Story movies in a hot minute, so I don't think I'm in the right place to compare them.
Fair.
So, yeah.
Alright, and so that was our last question. But I have a riddle. I have a riddle.
You have a riddle?
I do have a riddle.
Who gave you the riddle?
Dragonlance447.
Nice.
And they said, okay, you're in a one-room building with no windows and only one door. There are 3 light switches inside with you, and there are 3 light bulbs outside, not in view of the door. How do you go... Once you go out the door, you can never come back in. How do you find out which switch goes to which bulb?
Okay, I think I have it.
Okay?
Flip one on and keep it on. Flip one on and then wait a bit and then turn it off and then leave the other one off and then go outside because the one that you turned on and then turned off will still be warm.
Yeah. No fun.
I'm sorry. Thanks for the riddle, Dragonlance447. We appreciate it. Or Rachel does.
Yeah. I was really... Guys, keep sending me, like, hard riddles. I do not want her to get them. So anyway. Katrina!
Yes, Rachel?
Can it be time for our favorite segment on this podcast? Let's take a BuzzFeed quiz!
Yes, it can!
Yes! Thank goodness, because this episode is getting long and I don't want to edit long.
I mean, fair. But you were excited about the BuzzFeed quizzes that I chose, so...
Yeah, they all looked good, and I'm going to take the other 2 after we're done with this. What BuzzFeed quiz are we taking now, though?
We are taking which Winnie the Pooh character best represents who you are in your group of friends.
Who am I?
You're Rachel.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
So our first question is, how do you spend an afternoon by yourself? Doing something productive, taking a nap, binge watching a show, exploring, playing sports, or reading. Binge watching a show.
See, that's what I was gonna say.
You can say the same thing.
Okay, I just don't want to have too many similar. It isn't letting me click it! I selected this one! Why must you do this to me?
I didn't do anything to you.
You didn't. BuzzFeed did. Because doing something productive, I don't think so. Taking a nap, maybe, but that's not likely. Exploring, like, that sounds all inspiring and all that. But I wouldn't do that. Playing sports, no. And reading occasionally, but not as often as I watch shows. Okay, next question is, which snack sounds filling? Candy, chips, crackers, sandwiches, vegetables, or nothing much?
None of those sound... I don't want a filling snack. It's a snack.
It's a snack. You're not trying to fill, you're just trying to...
Snack!
Snack.
I'll take candy, because... Here's the thing, I don't know if I want salty or sweet, and you can get candy that is both salty or sweet.
I'm gonna say chips, because, like, you can't just have one chip, and so if you're looking for something that's filling, then just...
Yeah. Fair. Alright. So, our next question is, what is scariest? Being alone and forgotten, losing someone who is very close to you, things that don't go according to plan, losing all of your knowledge, losing your friends, or everything? Losing all of your knowledge.
Why do you say that?
let's just get deep and dark into my personal life. Because I don't know, it's one of those things that, like, I always want to be taken seriously. I matured pretty quickly for my age and situation. And I've learned a lot from that. I kind of take pride in being, like, a mature person. So I don't want to lose my knowledge and be, like, a really immature person that, like, can't leave high school behind next year when I go to college. And I don't know. It's just, like, scary to think about losing everything that I've spent almost 12 school years working towards.
I picked being alone and forgotten because, like, I was trying to debate between, like, losing someone who's very close to you and losing your friends and being alone and forgotten, but I feel like being alone and forgotten is just losing everything at once.
Yeah.
So
that's scary.
Yeah. Anyways, let's change the topic. The next question is, what sounds like the most fun? Exploring the forest, having a snack, skydiving, sleeping, hanging out with friends, or going shopping?
It's like a toss-up between sleeping and skydiving. Which is a weird thing to have a toss-up between.
I picked hanging out with friends because, like, having a snack, that isn't really fun. That's just, like, something you do, and then sleeping isn't necessarily fun. It's just more relaxing. So I said hanging out with friends.
Alright, using that logic, I'm gonna say skydiving then, because, like, not that my friends aren't fun, but I am a person that, like, people say I am handled best in small doses, and also, I handle people best in small doses. So
That's
skydiving
fair.
sounds like more fun to me. Our next question is, how would your friends describe you? Energetic, adventurous, protective, intelligent, responsible, kind.
There's two more.
Charismatic, and mature. Oh no.
Can we pick each other's?
Yeah. You are responsible.
Why?
I feel like, okay, so I'm always kind of a mess when it comes to recordings, but you're the one that's like, hi, we need to pick a time to record this week, and hi, document is set up, I just need you to keep track of this, and like, you're the one that always keeps me, and this podcast going. Without you, I would have stopped a long time ago. Like, there have been so many weeks where I was like, you know, there isn't any real consequence if we don't post an episode this week. Maybe I should just cancel on Katrina. But, like, you're so responsible that I would feel awful doing that. So it's like, okay, gotta do an episode, because this is just a responsibility I have now. You keep me responsible, which is true responsibility right there. What about me? Am I protective, or mature, or charismatic?
I was trying to decide between mature and charismatic, because you were just saying that you've worked really hard to become...
I know, that's why I saw that and I was like, well, crap.
But also, I had to look up charismatic because my brain is broken, and the definition for charismatic is exercising a compelling charm which inspires devotion in others.
So mature it is.
You are charismatic.
I am?
Yeah.
Oh.
You are very able to... See, I can't ask you to help with words when I'm saying something to you. But you are very able to, like, when you first joined the SCB Discord, you made connections very quickly, and you were able to, so I'm gonna go with charismatic.
Okay. What's our next question?
Our final question is, finally, what is something you look for while making friends? Oh, and the options are trust, humor, adventure, or intelligence.
See, I need someone with a sense of adventure to get me out of the house, because left to my own devices, I will sit at home and watch The Office for weeks on end. I need someone I can trust. I want someone that's funny to be around and, like, makes me laugh, and I want someone who's smart so they get my sarcasm and my witty jokes. So I have...
What's the word that you would say something, but it, like, it also applies to you, so that would be, like, if you're saying that if you wouldn't, like, for me, I'm trying to say that, I would say intelligence, but that would be...
Contradiction?
Yes.
You're intelligent!
Yeah, but, like, if people, like, if my friends were looking for someone intelligent, then they wouldn't have picked, like, me, because I'm very dumb sometimes.
Okay, so you're talking, like, straight up book smarts, the kind of kids that only, like, read their books and go to cello lessons.
Not necessarily.
Oh, okay.
So, although that does describe one of my friends, like, on the nose. Because I have a friend that has, like, a 4.2 GPA and plays the cello, so...
That's kind of hilarious. I'm gonna pick trust. Trust is huge for me. It is hard for someone to gain my trust. Once you have my trust, it's hard to lose it. But if you lose my trust, chances of you getting it back are, like, slim to nothing.
Yeah. I would say trust. I'm probably gonna have to go with humor because, like...
I'm hilarious!
I'm gonna cry.
What?
I got my result.
What'd you get? You got either Pooh, Eeyore, or Piglet.
I got Christopher Robin.
Oh!
The description is you are a creative, kind, and loving friend. You care about everyone and want to help them. Your friends know that they can always come to you if they have any problems or if they need help with anything. And then the GIF.
The GIF.
Next to it.
We don't say that word.
Yeah, we don't say that word. It's a clip of Christopher Robin hugging Pooh, and it just made me sad, but also happy.
Aww, I think that describes you perfectly.
I know. What did you get?
I got Tigger. You are one of the more energetic, crazy, and funny people in your friend group. Although you may be a bit wild sometimes, your friends love being around you because of your sense of humor and how outgoing you are. Okay, that's a meme. I'm not outgoing. You are not shy at all and not scared to step out of your comfort zone. Seeing as I have a podcast, yeah, I would say I'm not really in my comfort zone right now. I mean, I am now. It's become my comfort zone, but...
Yeah.
When we started it, I was not. But my GIF is Tigger, like, pulling his ears and smiling. I don't know why, but that's what it is.
I can see that. Like, not necessarily all of it, but I can definitely see parts of that in you.
Yeah. Alright, is there anything else we need to talk about?
Not that I can think of, necessarily.
Trying to think. Happy July.
Happy July.
Pride is over!
I mean, it doesn't have... You can still have pride.
I know, but it's not the same. Corporates aren't profiting off the Pride merch when it's not... I was leaving work, and I work in a mall, so, like, one of my jobs is in a mall, so we were, like, passing all the stores that had Pride things in their windows, and you could see all the sales associates taking them down for the July banners to go up. And so one of my manager was like, see, it's great that they support us during Pride, but it's really obvious they're just doing it for the financial capitalist gain. And I'm like, yeah, but look, rainbows, they're so pretty. So anyway,
this has been another episode of Perspective Z. That's been Rachel.
And that's been Katrina.
Thanks for listening.
Bye.